Today I'm going to talk about why you suffer in your relationship, why life cannot be nicer to you, why life mistreats you, why life is so unfair with you. And I picked this topic because I had these questions for so long that why was I tortured? What was the whole point? What did I do against life? Like, what's going on? Why is this pain all the time? And in this video, I'm going to give you the answer. So, suffering is an awful feeling, but it's actually the only way of communicating with you. And this is going to be your nervous system and your true self or your higher self or reality. It doesn't really matter how we call it. And you should imagine this as that there is a newborn baby who has very, very limited ability to communicate, and we have very, very limited ability to get the child, the newborn baby, to understand us. And suffering is something like that. And what that means is that we go through life and we keep doing the same thing over and over. We get used to certain habits, certain patterns, and we see the world in a certain way that we made up as little children. And our nervous system and our brain and all of these things within us is actually not healed, not integrated properly, because these different parts become active and working at different times, which means that you couldn't integrate it because it wasn't available yet. And if you didn't have emotionally mature parents and emotionally mature society, which I would say 99.9999% of us didn't have, then it means that you have lots of brokenness within. But we still keep going until we fall apart. And this is actually what suffering is. That life shatters you into pieces. It is going to put you back into the same situation over and over until you realize your own pain, until you stop going forward, until you really look inward and you recognize that you are in pain and you have to change. So this is a communication from your true self, from your inner guidance. And this is a really, really savage one. But without this, you would get stuck in a loop forever. So something has to stop you. And because it doesn't have the ability to say, look, this is not good for you, that's the only way. And maybe it was communicating with you, showing maybe videos that popped under in recommendations, or maybe bringing people around you that told you something that you filtered out because you were so certain in your own beliefs. And then it pushed you so much that there was just that very, very deep point when everything has broken apart within you and there was just nowhere to go. And now you have to actually rebuild yourself. And when you are rebuilding yourself, you have two options. If you rebuild yourself in the way you used to be, unfortunately, you will keep suffering again and you will get broken again. Or your other option is that you try to see what you have missed. You try to see what you have to see differently to create a different body-mind connection. So basically to create a new you. See you in my next video.